So it's a random Monday. It's almost 10:30 at night, but I'm in a well-lit area that is frequently patrolled, and I got chicken wings and cheesecake, and I don't have to worry about anybody else's opinion of that matter. I don't have to worry about getting to or from some kids or responsibilities like that. Things is taken care of. And on one hand, don't get me wrong, it can be lonely sometimes being somebody with a whole lot of love to give. But at the same time, moments like this, where it's like everything that needs to be taken care of is taken care of. It's food in my fridge. And like back when I was back home, like as someone raised in like the Great Lakes region and winters being like terrible, you know what I mean? Like around like my like January and my birthday, I don't know if it's because I'm an earth sign or what, but when January roll around the block back home, I start to feel so suffocated, and I think like landlocked. I start to feel like a fiend for grass, but like the greenery like outside, and like it'd be so too cold for that or to go by the water and whatnot. And now I live somewhere that like I can be outside like year round. Like you God gon' do it. So yes, was my path unconventional? Yes. Did I suffer a lot of pain from cards that were dealt to me, aka character building in some instances, as well as stupid decisions of my own? Yes. But by being able to, like, to be honest, I think like so the 3 years I got off social media was 3 years that changed my life. I was caught up in it, the comparison game. Like, I'm somebody who want to be successful, just like you do good. Why am I not getting anything? And these people who don't appreciate things, like, it just seemed, but at the same time, like, it was still early. Those were fantasies. I realized, but still, like, I just, sometimes quite frequently, others might not understand certain things about decisions you make. And that's okay. And people in this materialistic society will not understand why you make some decisions you make or why you stay in certain things longer just in order to get your things together. But I am proof, like, God will do it. Like, take the path less traveled, trust God, like, have ethics and morals. Sometimes in an attempt to escape, you can be like tempted to do certain things, especially as a young female in foster care or whatever else, when approached by predators. Let's call them certain, I am proof that not so come into that. Don't get me wrong, ain't perfect by any means. I done made some bad decisions along the way. Hard head made first off behind and whatnot. And some of those decisions, whether due to a lack of knowledge or just to be, like, they affect others. And for those, like, I'm sorry. And for the other people who, like, kind of dealt and moved real janky with me in ways that I did not deserve, understand that when I speak about my lessons and I try to help others know that they can make it through things, I'll do my best to be like as subtle as possible. Whereas the people won't know it's you unless you run your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to bash nobody, but at the same time, I want somebody like else like me in this day and age and society with so many like broken families and whatnot, between foster care and just other instances and ways, whether it's single parent households and whatnot. I want other, like, like somewhere out there is another me, just them, and they need to know that it's possible to find happiness and peace and joy. Like, like when you're an accountable adult and you're also someone who's like, life is a numbers game. And like when you're an accountable adult and you be like, yo bro, like, I really, like, I've been snaked this many times, like, I gotta be the problem, what's wrong with me? But I want you to know, like, things can get better. Like, you can find peace and you can find joy just because and the numbers can't, the odds don't fare in your favor when it comes to meeting secure, emotionally confident, emotionally aware, and accountable adults. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm not perfect, but haters, they be deep out here. People moving funny and weird. They like people so sneaky. Like I said, like I do not discount the fact that I made my mistakes, and I have some mistakes that have affected other people's lives. I do not discount that. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying that some people out of rough, maybe that was my karma for things. I don't know. But it gets better. Like sometimes you can feel delusional, like feeling like you're supposed to make a change and you're supposed to be important and you're supposed to do so much good when you face so much pain and betrayals and have the people who were supposed to love you not love you and whatnot. But if you trust God's faith but the size of a mustard seed, honey. Because when I say that's all I had sometimes. That's all I have sometimes. Was the faith of a mustard seed. So I'm proof that things can get better. And just because your path looks different doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't lead to joy. So until next time, guys. Good night.